It's time now for the best high school sports action from the WBCB Sports Network. Catch the best games from Bucks and Mercer County at WBCBSports.com and our Facebook page. Your home for high school sports is right here at WBCB 1490.
Sunny skies and 65 degrees. It's a perfect day for softball as two of the best teams in the CVC face off this afternoon on the WBCB Sports Network. It's the Irish of Notre Dame and the Ravens of Robbinsville High School. Good afternoon, everybody. Mike Warren alongside the Mercer County Hall of Famer Rich Fisher. Excited to be with you for today's action between Notre Dame and Robbinsville. A couple of teams on a hot streak of late. The Irish undefeated at 9-0. The Ravens 9-1, and two teams with scary run differentials. When you talk about offense to defense, the Irish with some great pitching, even better offense, 92 runs on the season, only 4 given up to this point. As we welcome Rich Fisher into our Trentonian pregame festivities. Fish, we got a great pitching matchup on hand today. It's always a great one when you're talking about Riley Mihalik of Notre Dame. The Houston commit toes the circle again for the Irish. What can we expect to see from her this afternoon?
Well, let's get to her in a minute. On paper, I mean, we have what looks to be like a Titanic showdown. Notre Dame's coming in with 6 wins by the Mercy Rule. Robbinsville's coming in 5 Mercy Rule wins. The Irish have outscored 7 CVC foes, 81-2. Robbinsville's outscored 8 CVC opponents, 94-10. So you got both teams that are coming in here just tearing the cover off the ball. Notre Dame hitting .427 as a team, .577 slugging average. The Irish have hit 24 doubles, 4 homers. They do have a weakness. They can't hit triples. They don't have a triple yet this year. But when you look at this lineup, 6 players are batting over 300. Ellen McColgan, the leadoff batter, she just stirs things up top of the order. She's a ridiculous .633. Emma Marchese's .500 with all 4 of the Irish homers. Bianca Pesci at .500. Elena Giampolo, .400, 12 RBIs. That ties Marchese for the team lead. Notre Dame can draw walks. They have 23, so you have to throw strikes. They've stolen 17 bases. In a nutshell, it's an offensive juggernaut. And then, as you talked about, you have Riley Mihalik, who's only allowed 1 earned run and 4 overall in 31 innings this year. She's got a 0.23 ERA, 62 strikeouts. That averages 2 per inning, and she's only walked 4 batters, which is amazing. So with Riley Mihalik, you're going to see the whole package. You're going to see lots of different pitches, rise balls, fastballs, change-ups, in, out, up, down. She can just do it all, and that's why she's going to Houston. Now, Robbinsville's got an equally imposing lineup. The Ravens are hitting .393 as a team, .611 slugging percentage. That's even higher than Notre Dame's. They have 26 doubles, 6 triples, 7 home runs. As far as players with 16 at-bats or more, 8 of them are hitting over 300. Haley Krebs, Lexi Lopez, Reagan Robinson, and Caroline Walls are all over 400. The Speedy Walls has 3 triples. She has 7 stolen bases, team high 15 RBIs, so she can do a lot of things. Katie Fowler, 4 doubles, 13 RBIs. Watch her power. Robbinsville's drawn 41 walks as a team and stolen 17 bases. Now, in the circle, you have Katie Ziliani, who we saw carry a no-hitter into the 7th inning against Steinert last Friday. She's not going to be as overpowering as Mihalik, but she can get out. She has a 1.50 ERA, 50 strikeouts in 42 innings. The difference in this game is probably going to be the pitchers. Ziliani is good, but Mihalik is just at another level. And the only other comparable pitcher that Robbinsville has seen this year is St. Thomas Aquinas Jr. Haley Wieserzak, who allowed 3 hits and struck out 15 Ravens on October 12th. So, they're going to have to try and break through against a great pitcher.
Today's game on WBCB brought to you by the Mercer County Prosecutor's Office, Haldeman Ford Subaru, Friends of Marty Flynn, the New Jersey Education Association, Notre Dame High School and Larissa Ruby, the Revere Restaurant, the Trenton Thunder, Capital Health System, Jammer Doors and Windows, Hyundai of Trenton, the Italian People's Bakery, the Trentonian, all proud to bring you today's coverage here on WBCB. Let's introduce today's lineups first for the Irish, who we will see batting first in this one. Ella McColgan gets it going. She'll play shortstop. In the 2-hole playing center field today, Helen Wolshin. In the 3-hole, Elena Giampolo playing third base. Batting cleanup, Emma Marchese, she's at first base. Madalena Creo in left field batting 5. Bianca Pesci, she's the designated player today. She'll be hitting for Emily Brown in the 6-hole. Batting 7th, Kara Mizuko, she's out in right field. Riley Mihalik, she's in the circle today and batting 8th. And batting 9th, Bella Ann Stazowicz, and she rounds out the lineup in the 9-hole. And Bella's playing second base this afternoon for the Irish of Notre Dame. And we mentioned this very potent offense for both of these teams. They're very aggressive. Let's look at the defense for how Robbinsville will line up today in the field. They'll be looking at from left to right in the outfield. It'll be Caroline Walls in left field, Ariana Tomlinson in center field, and Ava Aldarelli in right field. In the infield at third base, it'll be Sorella Gallucci. At shortstop, Haley Krebs. At second base, Katie Fowler. Over at first, Reagan Robinson. Behind the dish, Abby Weiss. And in the circle today, Katie Zelanik in the circle today. Or Ziliani, pardon me. Third time's a charm. There we go. Sometimes my handwriting gets a little scrappy there in the
that's tough. Circle. That's a tough one to read even when it's typed out.
Well, I thought I was going to have it very good to go, because prepared and ready to go because of Coach Nick Sirianni with the Eagles. So Sirianni, kind of similar, but yeah, we'll get it figured out one of these times. So lineups today for both of these teams brought to you by the Trentonian. Don't forget, you miss any of today's action, you can read all about it in tomorrow's edition of the Trentonian. For your complete local and national news 7 days a week, it's the Trentonian, or online at Trentonian.com, the only newspaper serving Bucks, Burlington, and Mercer County 7 days a week. It's the Trentonian. A beautiful day for softball, and we'll have first pitch in just a little bit here on WBCB. Alongside Rich Fisher, my name is Mike Warren. Riley Mihalik against Katie Ziliani in the circle. A pitcher's duel and two of the best offenses here in the CVC. Fans continuing to pile in. Should be a great one, and we'll have first pitch for you coming up next here on WBCB.
Hi, Merrill Reese reminding you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You'll always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time, where you'll feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. Choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood dishes, succulent steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private room available for special affairs, plus catering. For reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. Come home to traditional Italian cuisine. The Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township.
Both teams getting ready to take the field. The Irish set to hit first. It'll be Ella McColgan, Helen Wolshin, and Elena Giampolo, the first three to get us going this afternoon. Irish led by head coach Chris Jackson in his first year, and 9-0, 4-0 in the CVC conference that they are in, and 7-0 across the entire division as a whole, and trying to continue the hot streak to start this season.
Yeah, Chris Jackson was Marty Schaefer's assistant coach last year. I think he works at the school, security or something like that, and he coaches a big-time travel team in the summer, so he knows the ins and outs of this game of softball, and he knows who's good, and he's, pretty in tune with everything that's going on. And then on the other side, you have Christine Levering, former Robbinsville two-sport standout in soccer and softball, and she was fun to watch play. And Christine, not all that old, she got out of college a couple of years ago, so she was always a very in tune with things too, always very intelligent when it came to the game and stuff like that. So, two good coaches.
Two good coaches, two good teams, and definitely worth noting that just a couple of years ago, right after that season that followed COVID in 2021, they met in the CVC Tournament Championship game at Notre Dame. Robbinsville led by 6-0 in that one, and the Irish came back to win 7-6 and capture the CVC Tournament Championship on their home field. They were all freshmen. Marchese, Giampolo, Mihalik, all of them freshmen then, now juniors, and trying to continue move to a 10-game win streak, 9 straight wins to start the year, and obviously bigger aspirations on the horizon for them as well.
Yeah, I mean, the terrifying thing about this team is there's just one senior on the roster. So they're all going to be together and coming back again next year. Any other group in the state, you would say, all right, well, they're going to win the state championship. You are in South Jersey non-public A, and that is just a meat grinder. You got Donovan Catholic, who's been the best team in the state by far the last several years. You have St. John Vianney, who they're loaded with young players this year. They have 2 freshmen that are just killing it. And then you got Red Bank Catholic with a bunch of underclassmen who are like 12-1 or something like that. All 4 of these teams in non-public South Jersey A. It's a heck of a section.
Ella McColgan takes the first pitch in the dirt for a ball. Second pitch on the way. Slap down the left field line. Over the glove of the shortstop and in for a base hit. McColgan continues her hot bat.
Yep, that's what McColgan does best. Slap it, get on, get over.
Right over the glove of Haley Krebs that time.
Yeah, she's the key to this Notre Dame offense. I mean, they have it's funny to say there's one person's the key when you have everybody hitting a million, but you know, her getting on gets things going for this team.
Speed on the base paths now for the Irish as well, and here's Helen Wolshin, who's got some pretty good speed. She steps in, shows bunt, pulls back. It's 1-0.
Well, Katie Ziliani's given up more hits after one batter today than I saw her give up the first 6 of the 3rd innings against Steinert the other night.
Ziliani back in the circle, has the sign, the windup and the pitch. That's a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1 to Wolshin, starting in center field this afternoon for Notre Dame. I believe, if my memory serves me correct, as a freshman, Wolshin was in the leadoff spot as well and set a record for stolen bases as a freshman. Running on the pitch, and a bunting foul that time is Wolshin, so McColgan will go back to first base. It's 1-2 now. Outfielders playing pretty shallow, almost in the infield.
Yeah, if she could get a hold of one, but she approaches it like she's going to try to slap it too.
Takes one very high that time. Count evens up, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Giampolo awaits in the on-deck circle. Ziliani toes the rubber. The pitch
and
on the move again.
Going.
McColgan takes second base with ease as that one's in the dirt. The count is now full, 3 balls and 2 strikes, and the Irish have their first runner in scoring position today.
Yeah, there's that weapon. A single turns into a double. Now Ziliani's got to come in with one.
Ziliani pounds the glove, has the sign, the windup and the pitch. Slapped foul left side, and just touches the fence in front of the Irish dugout. No play that time for Sorella Gallucci. So we'll do it again. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Wolshin. The pitch. Slapped foul again. This one well out of play. And Wolshin battling at the plate, staying alive.
Absolutely, Wolshin being very pesky. That can sometimes frustrate a pitcher. You got to keep coming in with pitches. Got to keep coming in with strikes because it's 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Payoff pitch again. High for ball 4. Runners at first and second for the Irish. Nobody down.
Giampolo coming up. She's driven in 12 runs already this year.
You mentioned tied for the lead for the team lead.
Yep.
With Emma Marchese. Marchese's on deck. Here's Giampolo. First pitch she sees from Ziliani is high. 1-0.
Ziliani's got to settle down a little bit, get within herself.
Outfielder's playing a bit deeper for Giampolo. A line drive hitter. Another fastball taken high that time. Runner stay put. 2 balls and no strikes to Giampolo.
Well, Ziliani's putting herself into a tough spot now. You get behind on a really good hitter, a 400 hitter, with 2 runners on. You got to come in with something.
The 2-0. Swing and a miss. Puts it past her.
She did. Giampolo was not hesitant about pulling the trigger on that either.
Ziliani responds with a strike right past Giampolo. 2 balls, 1 strike, the pitch. Fouled left side towards the bleacher section near the Notre Dame fans. 2-2.
Ziliani's done a nice job of battling back now from 2-0 to 2-2, but she was 2-2 on Wolshin too and ended up walking her, so just got to keep pounding that zone.
2-2 pitch just misses outside.
That was a close one to take with 2 strikes.
Close indeed, and the count is full again. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Elena Giampolo. Ziliani's pitch just gets a piece of it.
Ball looked a little high. See, Notre Dame doesn't go down easy. They get 2 strikes and they just start fouling pitches off. That can wear a pitcher out mentally as much as anything.
3-2 pitch. Poked left side through the hole, a base hit. Being waved around third, now held up is McColgan. On her way back to second, that's Wolshin, and now the bases are loaded for Emma Marchese, nobody out.
And a good job of holding her up because Caroline Walls threw a dead strike to home plate. And as fast as McColgan is, she would have been out by a couple feet, I think.
Bases loaded, and here is Emma Marchese. Back in her freshman season against Robbinsville, hit the game-tying 3-run home run in the CVC Tournament Championship game. She steps in the first inning with the bases loaded, looking to do some damage, and is now ahead 1 ball and no strikes. One 0 from Ziliani. Low, 2 balls, no strikes.
No place to put her.
Madalena Creo is on deck. 2-0. 3-0.
Thinking Marchese has the green light here?
I would say no, just to play it safe with the bases loaded, but she is a veteran hitter by every definition of the word. The pitch. Takes it for a strike, holds off that time. It's 3-1.
I mean, it depends on the batter whether you're going to give them the green light. Some batters, you could give them 3-0. They're going to swing no matter what it is because they got the light. Other batters are disciplined enough to know they're not going to swing unless they totally like the pitch.
3-1, chopped on the ground. Towards short, it's through the hole. That's going to score 1. On the way home is Wolshin. That throw hits the top of the backstop, comes back into play, and runners are at second and third. Nobody out. Notre Dame leads 2-0.
Wow, well, that ball wasn't hit hard. It was just a chopper, but it had enough to get through the infield and slow enough to the outfield that both McColgan and Wolshin could both come in. And Notre Dame is just keeping the train rolling here. 2 in, two more runners on scoring position.
And with nobody out, runners at second and third, this is Madalena Creo, starting left fielder for Notre Dame.
2 more RBIs for Marchese now, taking the team lead with 14.
Pitch in the dirt. 1 ball, no strikes. A lot of hitters counts to this point for these Irish hitters.
Yeah, I mean, they've really gotten an advantage with that. She keeps falling behind, and you fall behind against a team that hits like this, and you're in trouble.
Called strike 1, low fastball finds the zone. The 1-1. Tipped. 1-2. Bianca Pesci awaits in the on-deck circle. Pretty good turnout on hand here from Robbinsville High School. Fans lining both baselines and the outfield fence as well.
Well, you would hope there would be. 9-1 against 9-0.
Correct. In the dirt. Count is now even. And you talk about a highly touted matchup. This is pretty much just exactly that.
It's a big one. Actually, most of the people kind of come out here to center field to watch this game more so than I think the foul line people show up a little later.
Foul tipped again. Count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes to Madalena Creo. Giampolo on third, and that's Marchese on second. After the 2 RBI singles, she advanced on the throw. Still nobody out. The pitch. In the dirt, count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, open base for Creo over there at first.
She just cannot get that put away pitch. Every time she gets 2 strikes on somebody.
The payoff pitch. Taken for ball 4. And the Ravens still trying to find their first out.
Yeah, this is a dream start for Notre Dame because they're coming in here against a Robbinsville team that they're pretty confident in themselves. That win over Steiner the other night was big because Steiner, has been struggling offensively, but they're still they're a great team and they're going to be there in the end. But so they're feeling good about themselves and looking at this as a pretty good chance to show what they could do. But Notre Dame's coming out and really taking control quick here.
We talk a lot about the box score numbers in terms of average, hitting for average, the slashing lines of this team, but one thing that doesn't show up in the box score is the discipline at the plate. And they do a great job taking pitches. A number of 2-0 counts worked in this one. First pitch this time in there for a strike. Ziliani ahead 0-1. This is Bianca Pesci.
Yeah, she's driven in 9 this year. She's got a couple doubles. Go along with that 500 average.
She gets a piece of that one, fouls it straight up into the backstop, and it's 0-2 now.
This is the first time Ziliani's gotten no 2 count on anybody, I think.
You are right.
She's had a few maybe a 1-2 here and there, but
0-2 pitch, cut on and missed, 1 down.
And that's what she needed. She needed to put somebody out with 2 strikes and limit and not have a run score.
This will bring up Kara Mizuko, starting right fielder for Notre Dame this afternoon.
And Mizuko only, I put only in quotes, hitting .318.
She's ahead 1 ball and no strikes as she looks at a ball in the dirt.
Notre Dame's only been tested 1 time this year, and that was opening day, 3-2 win over Steiner. Everything else has just been blowout city.
The pitch. Pulled well foul and counts even 1-1. Riley Mihalik would be up next. Bases loaded, 1 down for Kara Mizuko. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ziliani, the pitch. In the air, left field, not too deep. Coming in, she can make the catch. Caroline Walls came all the way in on that one, and
when they got a force out.
A force out at third base.
Yeah.
A run does score for the Irish, but there are 2 down in the inning, runners at first and second.
So Mizuko goes from a blue pit to a fielder's choice RBI. Yeah, I don't think Marchese she thought the ball was caught. So she held up.
So here's Riley Mihalik with a chance to help her own cause. 3-0 Notre Dame. And the Irish pitcher steps in, stares at one inside, 1-0. The pitch. Stared at, called strike.
It's funny, neither of Notre Dame's hits were really roped. There was a high chopper that got through the infield and a blooper that got down. And actually, well, that's not even a hit because it was a fielder's choice, but they're run-scoring hits, I should say.
Roped through the middle, a base hit. One run is going to come around. That's Creo, and she will score. It's 4-0 Irish.
Riley Mihalik says, we haven't hit it hard. Here's one hard for you.
She heard you, Fish.
She roped that baby.
Still runners at first and second. 2 down and a courtesy runner coming in now for Riley. She'll prepare herself to pitch.
Gives herself a little bit more insurance.
Do our best to locate who exactly is that courtesy runner. Tough to see the numbers from here. Our vantage point from the outfield this afternoon. A great view, great setup, but just not the typical one we're used to, being behind the plate. Called strike.
Is that number 10? 6.
Bella Ann Stazowitz. Behind 0-1. And Stazowitz playing second base this afternoon for the Irish.
I think that's number 10, Kaylin Rosica.
Related to Connor. Connor Rosica, also he plays baseball for Notre Dame and football as well.
Not sure.
Potentially, maybe, who knows. Same last name, spelled the same way as this one's fouled off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Mizuko on second, Rosica on first. The pitch. Swing and a miss. The off-speed had her out in front, and that'll retire the side. The Irish strike for 4 in the inning. The Robbinsville Bats coming up next here on the WBCB Sports Network.
Hi, Merrill Reese reminding you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You'll always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time where you'll feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. Choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood dishes, succulent steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private room available for special affairs, plus catering. For reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. Come home to traditional Italian cuisine. The Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township. 1490 WBCB, Levittown and Trenton, and video stream live at WBCBsports.com. Your home for the best local sports in Bucks and Mercer counties.
The Italian People's Bakery, proud to support today's game on the WBCB Sports Network. You can visit them at their signature location, 63 Butler Street, for the finest rolls, deli meats, and pastries. Drive by to smell the homemade bread made daily, or have them cater your next party or affair. The Italian People's Bakery is the best place to go for the hoagies on Sunday afternoon and your dessert trays for your special get-together. You can visit the Italian People's Bakery at 63 Butler Street in Chambersburg since 1936. Here's Riley Mihalik in the circle, and she'll face Ariana Tomlinson. First pitch strike for Mihalik. It'll be Tomlinson, Krebs, and Walls, the first 3 up for the Ravens. Home half of the first inning. Down 4-0. Facing the University of Houston commit Riley Mihalik, the junior, whips a fastball in there. 0-2. I remember Marty Schaefer telling me during her freshman year that velocity-wise she was hovering around 60 miles per hour. I'd be interested to see how hard she's throwing now.
Oh, yeah.
0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blows it right by her. 1 down.
When you're going to a team that's going to be in the Big 12 by the time you get there, you better keep getting better year after year.
3 pitches, 1 out. Here's Haley Krebs, shortstop for the Ravens.
But Riley Mihalik would have gone to Steiner. Could you imagine how good that Steiner team would have been last year? They went to the state final. If they had Riley Mihalik pitching. Oy.
Scary thought, for sure.
Although Steiner did beat Riley in the county tournament, which took a few people aback.
First pitch to Krebs is a called strike 1. Mihalik reads the armband, has the sign. 0-1 pitch. Fouled back. In the driver's seat at no balls and 2 strikes is Mihalik.
As I mentioned earlier in the pregame, these guys they faced Haley Wazierzak from St. Thomas Aquinas earlier in the month. And she's only a junior, and she's outstanding for St. Thomas Aquinas. They struck out 15 times against her.
Wow.
So, you're looking at the same kind of pitcher here, maybe even better. I mean, they're both juniors. I don't think Wazierzak is committed anywhere. I didn't see anything.
1-2, cut on and missed. 2 up, 2 down via the strikeout. With 2 down now, here's Caroline Walls, starting left fielder for Robbinsville. And the Ravens, their first 2 batters, having a little bit of trouble timing up the fastball from Riley Mihalik.
Yes, they are.
That one called strike 1. She can go low, she can go high on you, rise it up. A number of ways she can put it past you, and variety. Mihalik toes the rubber, the pitch. Cut on and missed. 0-2.
Yeah, that ball is moving. And Caroline Walls is a 406 hitter. 3 triples, a homer, and right now it looks like she's not even seeing the ball.
The 0-2 changeup has her way out in front.
Whoa.
And that'll retire the side. Mihalik strikes out the side, and the Notre Dame Bats get back to work rather quickly after the defense goes down 1-2-3. Irish coming up to bat next, top of the second on the other side here on WBCB.
This is Merrill Reese reminding you that Haldeman Ford Subaru on Route 33 in Hamilton Township is more than just a great place to purchase a new Ford, Subaru, or pre-owned car or truck. Their collision and service centers services all makes and models and specializes in fleet service. Haldeman's Collision Center is renowned for their work. It's a state-of-the-art facility, all insurance accepted, free estimates and loaner cars available, and one of the friendliest staffs around. From small dents to major repairs on any make or model, it's Haldeman Ford Subaru Collision Center, Route 33 in Hamilton Township. They're good! Hi, Merrill Reese for Capital Health, reminding you that the former St. Francis Medical Center is now Capital Health East, and they still offer a 24/7 emergency department as well as outpatient medical clinic services. To enter the emergency department and outpatient clinic, please use the Burt Avenue entrance. Capital Health, proud to be a partner for better health in our state's capital, Trenton, New Jersey. 1490 WBCB, Levittown and Trenton, and video stream live at WBCBsports.com. Your home for the best local sports in Bucks and Mercer County.
Don't forget, if you miss any of today's game, you can read all about it in tomorrow's edition of the Trentonian. For your complete local and national news 7 days a week, it's the Trentonian, or online at Trentonian.com, the only newspaper serving Bucks, Burlington, and Mercer County 7 days a week. It's the Trentonian. Well, top of the order here, Fish. Top of the second. McColgan hits it right back to the mat, or to the circle, hits off the glove, and she's there safely.
Another typical Ella McColgan hit. Slapped it back, couldn't be handled by the pitcher. So we always talk about getting that shutdown inning after a team scores. I don't think you can get a better shutdown inning than what Riley Mihalik had at the bottom of the first.
Striking out the side is just about as good as it gets.
Nobody even coming close to putting the bat on. I don't even think they hit a foul ball.
Wolshin tries to put a bunt down third base side. It goes foul. McColgan goes back to first. It's 0-1. Wolshin walked, came around to score in the first. Pitch from Ziliani. Bunted. Right to third. Thrown to first in time. And over to second is McColgan. Sacrifice bunt successful there from Wolshin.
Trying to manufacture another run. Tack onto that lead.
5-3 the put out. Gallucci there to handle that one and sling it on over to Robinson. Here's Elena Giampolo. She's 1 for 1. A single, and she came around to score. First pitch she sees. Called strike on the inside corner. One from Ziliani. Pulled foul out in front of that one. Some off speed that time. It's 0-2 to Giampolo. You mentioned earlier Marchese took the lead for team RBIs in the 2 RBI single. Giampolo behind her with 12. Chance to drive in a runner on second base. She takes high. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ziliani has not been able, except for starting the inning, Ziliani has not been able to pitch without runners on base and runners in scoring position. That's a lot of pressure to pitch under.
High again. Counts even at 2 apiece. The 2-2 pitch. Roped down the third base line. It's a fair ball. McColgan's going to score. It's an RBI double for Giampolo as she slides into second base safely.
Yeah, good call by him. That ball hit and bounced right over the bag into left field.
5-0 Irish, and here's Emma Marchese with Giampolo out there on second base. 1 out. The Irish still threatening. Pitch. Called strike. Fastball located the top left corner of the zone. Madalena Creo is on deck for the Irish. This one poked right at Krebs and doesn't have a play at second base. But Haley Krebs able to haul in out number 2. Marchese lines out to her.
Never fails. Hit a high chopper in the first inning, get a single and 2 RBIs. You rip one this inning, and it goes right at somebody's glove.
2 down.
Oh, the softball gods.
2 down, it's Madalena Creo. First pitch from Ziliani. Fouled into the backstop. It's 0-1. Taken, goes to the backstop, and taking third base is Giampolo. 6th Irish run, 60 feet away. Ziliani looks in, retoes the rubber, has the sign, the pitch. In the air, left side, Krebs has it measured, puts the glove up, makes the catch, and the inning is over. Irish get 1 more in the second. Ravens needing a response, trailing 5-0.
Hi, I'm Marty Flynn, and I'm running for mayor of Hamilton Township. As a lifelong Hamiltonian, teacher, coach, athletic administrator, and career educator, I know the value of education-based athletic programs. The lifelong lessons student-athletes gain participating in high school sporting events like today's are building blocks for their future success. Teamwork, sportsmanship, time management, and the friendships you make in sports all carry over into adulthood. Enjoy every moment of these high school experiences, and please don't forget to vote for a stronger Hamilton this November. Paid for by Friends of Marty Flynn, 1685 Whitehorse Hamilton Square Road, Hamilton, New Jersey, 08690.
4-5-6 due up for Robbinsville, trailing by 5. Home half of the second inning, Riley Mahalik back out, and 3 up, 3 down via the strikeout in the first. Ravens looking to change that up a little bit here. Second time around. So here is Katie Ziliani. Her first appearance against Mahalik.
Notre Dame with 6 hits already in 2 innings.
Mahalik's first pitch, fouled back, 0-1. It'll be Ziliani, Gallucci, and Fowler, the 3 due up for Robbinsville, home half of the second. And just off to the side over here, we see some bullpen action for Robbinsville. Fouled back. No balls and 2 strikes to Ziliani. Riley gets the sign from Brown. The pitch is a change-up, low and away.
That's a good 2-strike pitch. Try to get him to go fishing.
Ahead 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch. Swing and a miss. 4 straight strikeouts for Mahalik. And she has just set a record.
What record is that?
For most strikeouts in school history.
Really? How many? Do we know?
We'll have to get that number for you, but ball being taken out and run to her mom out here in center field now. 4 straight strikeouts to start the game, and you could say the record was on her mind just a little bit.
Yeah, I guess so. I'm trying to see if I can look it up and see. That is an awesome feat to do in your junior year. And that just shows.
It's her 400th career strikeout.
Oh, nice round number. Oh, maybe, is it a record or is it a milestone that it's 400?
Maybe it's both. We'll have to find out.
I don't know. I mean, it seems pretty weird that they would be celebrating, that the record would be right on 400. I'm wondering if there's. So I mean, maybe
probably just a milestone.
I don't know. It's Anna Mills running around here somewhere. She might know.
Bunt down first baseline. That'll break up the strikeout streak, but an out is recorded. Gallucci bunts down the first baseline, retired. Believe that was 1-3 the putout.
Yeah, Mahalik still, even when she's not striking them out, she's
still mowing them down.
She's having an impact on the out.
2 down. This is Katie Fowler playing second base for the Ravens. She fouls a fastball into the backstop behind 0-1. Reagan Robinson would be up next if the inning does continue. Wind up in the pitch from Mahalik. Fouled straight up into the backstop again. It's 0-2. Well, the deepest count that she's really gotten into today, Fish. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, right.
To Fowler. Wind up in the pitch. Fouled again. Fowler continues to battle.
400 strikeouts in less than 3 full seasons. My, that's mind-boggling.
0-2 again is fouled back. Fowler starting to get the timing down a little bit. Only 3 balls thrown to this point from Mihalik. She continues to just pound the strike zone. The pitch, swing and a miss. The changeup well out in front. Changing speeds, pounding the strike zone. What can't she do? 5 strikeouts for Mihalik through 2 innings. Irish lead 5-0 in their bats. Coming up next here on the WBCB Sports Network. Don't go anywhere.
Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org.
Who has the car inventory in Mercer and Bucks counties? The all-new Hyundai of Trenton has cars priced from $2,000 to $200,000 and everything in between. All the new Hyundai models, pre-owned cars and SUVs from BMW, Audi, Cadillac, Ford, Chevy, and other models. Hyundai of Trenton has the inventory ready for immediate delivery. Hyundai of Trenton at 1655 North Olden Avenue has the cars in stock in Ewing Township. First pitch popped up right side, in play, and unable to make the catch over there. It was a tough one. I believe that was Robinson.
Yeah, it's a little windy out here today, so might have been a little tough to stick with that. It's kind of unfortunate for Ziliani because outs have been tough to come by, and when you get somebody to pop up like that, you kind of hope it'll convert to an out.
Bianca Pesci with new life here. Top of the third. Chopper, right side. Fielded by Fowler. Thrown to first, not in time, as she's able to hustle that one out.
Well, she chopped it just enough. It had just enough pace, or lack thereof, to give her a chance, and Pesci just roared down the line there, and I don't even know if that was a close play. What looked like it started out like it'd be an average 4-3, and she beat it out handily.
Leadoff runner on again for the Irish. Here's Kara Mizuko staring at one in the dirt. She's ahead 1 ball and no strikes.
By the way, it was Emma Marchese who made the play to Bella Antasowicz on that bunt for Robbinsville in the bottom of the inning. So, you know, what do you call it? Riley Mihalik got a little lazy there and took a play off.
3-4 the putout. Special shout out to our statistician Jordan Hirsch providing us with that one. Catch a post-game recap on WBCBsports.com written by Jordan after this one's over. Bunt put down by Mizuko gets the runner into scoring position. Pesci lost her footing for a second there on second base and just had to dive back into the bag. Seems to be okay. Runner at second, 1 down.
Notre Dame again playing to tack on a run. They're not playing for the big inning. They're just playing to build the lead now.
Something that you'll see a lot of these coaches do, high school and college level, they break the game down, winning each inning, winning each at-bat. And it's a very smart philosophy, in my opinion at least, because taking 1 run an inning should always be the goal. And that's kind of the Irish agenda, as you've seen to this point.
Yeah, I mean, when you have somebody throwing like Mihalik, every time you can add another run onto your total, that's just another, sort of, I don't know what you call it, sort of depression for Robbinsville. Like, now we got to try to get another run back, and we haven't even put the ball in play yet. Well, one time they put the ball in play.
This is Riley Mihalik. It's a 1 ball, 1 strike count to her as she swings and misses at an off-speed pitch. Pesci on second. Mihalik already with an RBI in this one. Chops this one on the ground, right side, fielded by Fowler. Throws to first even quicker this time. Gets Mihalik. Runner moves to third, 2 down.
Ziliani seems to be settling down a little bit. Not getting behind on the counts as much and, getting some outs, really.
Bella Antozowicz steps in.
Now, granted, they were given 2 outs with 2 sacrifices, but she does seem to be throwing strikes a little bit more frequently now. There's another one.
First pitch strike inside. 0-1. It definitely seems to be in more of a groove, more of a rhythm. Finding her confidence. Ziliani, the 0-1 pitch. That one just a little bit low. It's 1-1. Irish got the leadoff batter on. Infield single, beating out an inside pitch. Pesci's on the way home, as she slides in. She'll score, and it's 6-0 Notre Dame.
Well, if it can go wrong, it's going wrong right now for Robbinsville. And it's going right for Notre Dame. Good hit. Pesci was, her legs were the big contributor to that run.
Beating out the infield hit. Ball low. Quickly now, 3 balls and 1 strike to Antozowicz. Hitters count for Bella. The pitch. Fouled back. 3 balls, 2 strikes to the Irish second baseman. Trying to keep the inning alive now with 2 down. Ella McColgan awaits in the on-deck circle. Leadoff would be top of the order. If they're able to continue the inning. The pitch. Chopped on the ground. This is right side. Fowler again. Bobbles. Throws to first. Not in time. As Fowler's had her number called quite a few times in this inning. And that one just ate her up a bit.
Yeah, I guess you got to give an error on that one, huh?
E4 the ruling. Antozowicz on first. McColgan stepping in. She's 2 for 2, couple of singles, a stolen base, 2 runs scored. Setting the table for the Irish to this point. Looks at that one away.
Yeah, when you're playing this Notre Dame team, you really just have to make every play. Like that pop-up on first base, that was a little tough because of the wind. But you kind of got to make that play, and it wasn't made, and she ended up singling and scoring a run.
Fouled back.
And now that play, we'll see if that comes back to bite him or not. I mean, you're dealing with miss 2 for 2 already.
Miss 2 for 2, miss hit for average, miss speed. I mean, what doesn't she do at the top of the lineup for Notre Dame? Ella McColgan, the pitch. Chops it back.
I mean, she came in hitting .633. That's hoisted.
Two 2-1 pitch, chopped on the ground, left side. Thrown over to first, and that'll do it for the inning. The Irish push one more across, extend the lead to 6-0. Nice play by Sorella Gallucci to retire the side. Ravens coming up to bat next here on WBCB.
Hi, I'm Marty Flynn, and I'm running for mayor of Hamilton Township. As a lifelong Hamiltonian, teacher, coach, athletic administrator, and career educator, I know the value of education-based athletic programs. The lifelong lessons student-athletes gain participating in high school sporting events like today's are building blocks for their future success. Teamwork, sportsmanship, time management, and the friendships you make in sports all carry over into adulthood. Enjoy every moment of these high school experiences, and please don't forget to vote for a stronger Hamilton this November. Paid for by Friends of Marty Flynn, 1685 Whitehorse Hamilton Square Road, Hamilton, New Jersey, 08690.
Irish get one more in their half of the inning, and Robbinsville still trying to find the offense in this one, but Riley Mihalik has not made it easy for these Ravens bats. Changing speeds, blowing the fastball by people, changing the eye levels of these batters has been in my opinion, the recipe of all things to her success. But when you have a dynamic fastball like that, Fish, where you're able to change the eye level as well as ramp up the velocity and even take some off from time to time, I mean, it's a truly valuable weapon to have.
Oh, yeah, well, that's the whole key to it. You know, if you start with that good fastball and then you mix it up and you move it around and you put it all over the place and you throw in a rise ball or you change up and everything else, they don't know whether they're coming or going. And, you're trying to think about what pitch you want to hit, and while you're trying to decide, she's blowing that fastball by you. And then when you're gearing up for that fastball, she pulls the string, you're out in front, or you're checking your swing. And, I mean, sometimes a pitcher is just a master at her craft, and so far that's what we're seeing from Riley Mihalik today.
7-8-9 for Robbinsville. It's Reagan Robinson to get us going. Home half of the third inning. First pitch taken wide, 1-0.
Just got to keep throwing strikes. That's the key. I mean, I've seen pitchers come out like this and blow them away through the first 3 innings, and then
right side hit, fielded, and thrown over to first by Antozowitz. 1 out.
You know, and then suddenly they just lose the strike zone a little bit, and things tend to unravel a little. But if you keep throwing strikes, I mean, she doesn't care if she gets strikeouts. She'll take that 4-3 on a couple of pitches all the time.
That'll bring up the Robbinsville backstop, Abby Weiss. Swing and a miss. Fastball blown by her. No balls. 1 strike to Weiss. Batting in the 8-hole today. Lexi Lopez awaits in the on-deck circle. A 1, cut on and missed. High fastball out of the zone. Had her fooled. Quickly 0-2.
It's hard to tell. I don't see enough softball games to know if that was maybe that rise ball that just keeps going up. That's a big pitch in softball.
The 0-2 pitch.
Ooh. Yeah.
Called strike 3, and that is out number 2.
Yeah, that was right down the pike.
Didn't see the signal from the umpire at first. A little bit of a delayed strike call.
Yeah, it seems to be the new thing. Keep us guessing.
2 down, it's Lexi Lopez. Mihalik dealing 2 2/3. She's got 6 Ks to this point.
6 Ks. Surpassed 400 for her impressive career. Impressive and still building career.
2 balls, no strikes to Lexi Lopez. 2 fastballs unable to find the zone. Mihalik takes her time, takes a step out of the circle, now regathers. She re-enters. Toes the rubber, the pitch. High again, 3 balls, no strikes to the 9-hole and Lopez.
You sure don't want to do that. Like the 9-hitter.
Mihalik wanting to slow things down. Here's the pitch. 3-0 misses for a ball. Mihalik wants to know where it was. It's a 4-pitch walk. First one of the afternoon.
Yeah, Riley doesn't want to. She doesn't want to spend her time arguing with the. Maybe she just did want to know where it was, so she won't throw it there again. I don't know, but shrug it off. Get the next one.
Top of the order now for Robbinsville. It's Ariana Tomlinson. Struck out swinging back in the first. She comes up with a runner on first, 2 outs. Looking to keep the inning alive. Shows bunt, bunted foul, it's 0-1. One swung at and fouled back. No balls, 2 strikes to Tomlinson. Mihalik looking for strikeout number 7 here in inning number 3. Got the first 2 outs quickly and then walked the 9-hole batter in Lopez. Now has Tomlinson behind 0-2 the pitch, just getting a piece of it and fouled off. Count will stay at no balls and 2 strikes. Robbinsville baseball team lining the right field fence. They just finished up practice not long ago, checking in on the girls, seeing what they're doing against the Irish. 0-2 in the air, left side, and fielded by McColgan. She's there to catch the pop-up, and that'll do it. The Ravens strand a runner. Mahalik still dealing through 3. Irish lead 6-0, and the Bats coming up next here on WBCB.
This is Angelo Honor, your Mercer County prosecutor, and I'd like to take this opportunity to wish all of our Mercer County student athletes the best of luck, and also urge parents to stay involved in your children's school activities. Extracurricular events are a great way to keep your sons and daughters focused, and it does not have to be athletics. They can be involved with the drama club, the school band, even the debate team. An involved student today has a brighter future tomorrow. This message is brought to you by the Mercer County Prosecutor's Office, and I hope you enjoyed today's game.
Trenton Thunder Baseball is back for its 30th year. Big League Futures, Major League Fun. Trenton Thunder tickets are now available. Single game tickets, group plans, suite nights. Get your tickets now. For more information, visit TrentonThunder.com. That's TrentonThunder.com or call 609-394-3300. That's 609-394-3300. Post-game fireworks nights, pork roll Fridays, and dog welcome nights throughout the season. Trenton Thunder Baseball, Big League Futures, Major League Fun.
Top of the 4th. Here from Robbinsville. Notre Dame out in front. 6-0. It'll be 2, 3, and 4 due up this half inning for Notre Dame. Wolshin, Giampolo, and Marchese. They've done a fair share of damage already in this one. Wolshin scored. Giampolo has scored. Marchese with a 2 RBI single as Wolshin hits this one on the ground. Right side, through the hole, a base hit.
Yep, they keep getting that leadoff runner on and getting them over. After getting 4 in the first, they've gotten their leadoff runner on each of the last 2 innings, bunted them over, and got them home. See if they bunt again with Giampolo up. I don't know.
Giampolo just about as good of a hitter as they come. Second in the team in RBIs with 13. The pitch taken on the move. Wolshin, she swipes second easily. Throw not in time by Weiss. Stolen base from Wolshin.
Don't even need to bunt now.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out for Giampolo. Ziliani has the sign. The pitch. Fouled off. One ball, one strike to Giampolo. The pitch. Pulled foul. Out in front of the off-speed pitch that time. It's 1-2.
So I talked at the top of the program about how competitive South Jersey non-public A is, and you look at the NJ.com top 20, and you have 3 teams jammed in the top 5. Donovan Catholic's ranked number 1, St. John Vianney ranked number 3, and Notre Dame is ranked number 5. So getting out of South Jersey is going to be murder. Somebody's going to do it. But by the way, Robbinsville is ranked number 11 in that same poll. So this is a battle of top 20 ranked teams today.
Count moves full to Giampolo. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Wolshin on second. Nobody down. Payoff pitch from Ziliani. Taken in the dirt. Ball 4 on the way to third is Wolshin. The throw, the tag. Not in time. Wolshin swipes second and third. As that should have been ball 4, but guess they're going to give her ball 5 potentially. On my scorecard, that was ball 4.
I'm not sure.
Well, 3 balls and 2 strikes is what I have on here, and unless I missed a pitch somehow, it's been staring right at the box. Fouled back, it's, I think, 3-2. Well, we know she has 2 strikes, so that's for sure.
That's telling them.
The pitch. Taken high. There's ball 5. She gets first base. Runners to the corners. Nobody out. And here's Emma Marchese. She lined out the shortstop her last time. Stares at that one inside. Giampolo takes second with ease. Runners at second and third. Nobody out.
Yep. And again, runners in scoring position. Ziliani has just had the pitch with pressure from beginning of this game.
High. 2 balls, no strikes. Three stolen bases in the inning for the Irish, 2 from Walsh and 1 from Giampolo. And a meeting in the circle. Vice coming out to talk some things over with Ziliani, trying to reestablish some of that composure we saw. Earlier on, she was really, finding herself, it seemed like, back in the third.
All the way back 1 inning. Yeah, she seemed to be, she got a few outs in a row, which she had been having trouble doing.
Marchese lets that one find the zone.
And top of this lineup is just, it's tough.
Two 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Two balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. Runners at second and third. Ziliani looking for the punch out. The pitch. Swing and a miss. She got it. 1 out.
That's a big out for Ziliani. Let's see if that does anything for her confidence and mindset. Maybe put her a little bit more in attack mode. I mean, you're facing their best RBI girl with no outs and runners in scoring position. Get a big strikeout.
1 down. This is Madalena Creo.
Problem is, you get one big batter out in this lineup, and then you got another big batter that comes right up. So you just have to bear down. There's no breathing a sigh of relief.
The pitch. Called strike. Quickly 0-2 to Creo. Oh, 2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts. And that'll bring up Bianca Pesci.
That's pretty impressive pitching there for Ziliani. Someone who's been having trouble today. And
both times when they've had a small meeting in the circle, it's resulted in back-to-back outs for them. As first pitch to Pesci, fouled back, it's 0-1.
Yeah, it's now left up to Bianca Pesci to try to get a big 2-out hit here after 2 of your bigger hitters both struck out. Didn't even get a run in. That's some stellar pitching by Ziliani.
Pesci puts this one in the air right side, but fouling out of play. Two strikes on Pesci. The pitch from Ziliani. On the ground, right side, Fowler backhands, throws to first in time, and the inning is over. The Ravens strand a couple in the inning for the Irish. 2 left on. Ravens coming up to bat next, still trailing 6-0.
Fly a rocket, save the tigers, hike the mountains of Peru. There is nothing we can't do when we read. April is School Library Month. School libraries are magical places where students fall in love with reading and learning. NJEA members honor the important role that school librarians play in cultivating creativity and supporting student success. New Jersey schools are #1 in the nation because we prepare students to be successful in school and in life. This message is sponsored by the New Jersey Education Association and this radio station.
Spring is here, and it's time to view the world through Jammer Doors and Windows, a family-owned and operated local business since Babe Ruth started playing for the Yankees in 1920. And today, Jammer continues to swat home run sales, service, and installation of garage doors and openers, entry doors, patio doors, storm doors, and windows. Jammer Doors features Rainer garage doors, steel or aluminum, and crafted for dependable, long-lasting service. Visit the showrooms in Lawrenceville, Business Route 1, 2850 Brunswick Pike, or the Yardley showroom open by appointment, 215-493-7709.
Well, if Robbinsville is ever going to feel some momentum and feel pick-me-up, it should be now, after what Katie Ziliani just did in the top of that fourth, putting the first two runners on, facing the 4, 5, and 6 batters, and getting out of it unscored upon. That should have Robbinsville fired up. I don't know if they can. It's so tough to do anything against Riley Mahalik.
Mahalik in the driver's seat, no balls, 2 strikes to Krebs. Swing and a miss. Got her out in front on the changeup. Make it 7 strikeouts now for Mahalik. And that will bring up Caroline Walls with 1 down. Walls gets a bunt down third baseline. It's going to be a tough play for Giampolo. She's safe. Infield single on the beautiful bunt placed by Walls down the third baseline.
Yeah, you couldn't drop it any better. Just put it right out far enough away from the catcher and then deadened it. And Walls with pretty good speed, really good speed actually. She got down the line quickly, and first hit for Robbinsville.
First hit breaks up the no-hit bid. 1 down in the fourth. And here is Katie Ziliani looking to tack on some more hits. In the air, deep left field, heading in foul territory. Coming over and reaching up and making the catch is Creo. Creo had some great traction on that ball and saw it right off the bat.
Yep, caught it in foul territory. Was headed right our way, actually. Just didn't have enough legs to get over the fence. Thank God.
F7 on the putout. Here's Sorella Gallucci. Runner on first and 2 away. First pitch from Mahalik. Fastball in there for a strike. On the move. On the delayed steal that time is Krebs.
Walls.
Excuse me, is Walls.
Walls trying to do something. Trying to sustain the momentum that Ziliani gave him in the top of the inning.
Oh, 1 swing and a miss on that one. Quickly 0-2 to Gallucci. Mahalik gave up her first hit on the bunt single to Walls. Yo-2 high for a ball.
Usually when Mahalik gets 2 strikes, she's been shutting the door. They really haven't been making contact on her once they get 2 strikes.
Pitch.
Close.
Just missed.
The Notre Dame fans out here in left field thought that was a strikeout.
Two. In the air left side. Shallow infield. And there to make the catch is McColgan, and the inning is over. We'll head to the top of the 5th inning. Irish Bats coming up next here on WBCB.
Hi, I'm Marty Flynn, and I'm running for mayor of Hamilton Township. As a lifelong Hamiltonian, teacher, coach, athletic administrator, and career educator, I know the value of education-based athletic programs. The lifelong lessons student-athletes gain participating in high school sporting events like today's are building blocks for their future success. Teamwork, sportsmanship, time management, and the friendships you make in sports all carry over into adulthood. Enjoy every moment of these high school experiences, and please don't forget to vote for a stronger Hamilton this November. Paid for by Friends of Marty Flynn, 1685 Whitehorse, Hamilton Square Road, Hamilton, New Jersey, 08690.
This is Angelo Honor for your Mercer County prosecutor, and I'd like to take this opportunity to wish all of our Mercer County student athletes the best of luck, and also urge parents to stay involved in your children's school activities. Extracurricular events are a great way to keep your sons and daughters focused, and it does not have to be athletics. They can be involved with the drama club, the school band, even the debate team. An involved student today has a brighter future tomorrow. This message is brought to you by the Mercer County Prosecutor's Office, and I hope you enjoyed today's game.
1490 WBCB Levittown and Trenton, and video stream live at WBCBsports.com. Your home for the best local sports in Bucks and Mercer counties.
7-8-9 for the Irish. Mizuko rolls over on this one to third. One down. One pitch, one out for Ziliani. One down, it's Riley Mihalik.
This is her best sustained pitching of the game. She's retired her last 4. First time she's gotten that many in a row.
Cut on and missed. 0-1. Off speed. One taken high and away. Count evens up at 1 apiece. Mihalik had an RBI single in the first. Grounded out to second her last time up in the third. Ziliani's pitch in the dirt, 2-1.
So, Michael, just so you know, your compadre, Keith Noonan, is like you. He just scoffs at such notions that if you say the game is going fast, it'll slow down. He says there's nothing to it at all. And I tell him he is so wrong.
I think there's definitely some magic to the phrase.
Yes.
If you do bring it up.
Black magic.
Absolutely. Mihalik, grounder, right side at Fowler again. She flips it over to first in time. 2 down. 2 up, 2 down. First time today Ziliani's been able to say that.
Yep. Actually, it's the first time she's able to say 1 up, 1 down. The leadoff runners got on all first 4 innings, but I don't know. I don't know. Maybe Notre Dame is getting a little complacent at the plate. They got their big lead here, or if Ziliani is, just starting to really get in the groove, or maybe it's a little bit of both.
Fastball taken high and away. It's Bella Antozowitz stepping in. She's 0 for 2, reached on an error back in the third, struck out in the first. Ziliani's pitch. Called strike on the outside corner. Change up that time. Pitch. Swing and a miss. That changeup working for her.
Yeah, it is.
In the driver's seat. 2 strike count to Antozowitz. Irish second baseman in a hole. In the dirt. Taken again in the dirt. 3 balls, 2 strikes. First 2 batters retired in order. for the Irish in the top of the 5th. On the ground, up the middle, through for a hit.
Yeah, it's got to make Bella happy. Her first hit of the game.
2-out single keeps the inning alive. Top of the order now up for the Irish. Here comes Ella McColgan.
Yep. 2 out of 3 with a couple of runs scored. Ziliani kind of reverted to her earlier innings when she would get the jump on the batter, but couldn't put him away. Had
slapped to short. Krebs fires to first in time, and the inning is over. Irish leave another on the base paths. They still lead 6-0 heading to the home half of the 5th here on the WBCB Sports Network.
This is Merrill Reese reminding you that Haldeman Ford Subaru on Route 33 in Hamilton Township is more than just a great place to purchase a new Ford, Subaru, or pre-owned car or truck. Their collision and service centers services all makes and models and specializes in fleet service. Haldeman's Collision Center is renowned for their work. It's a state-of-the-art facility, all insurance accepted, free estimates and loaner cars available, and one of the friendliest staffs around. From small dents to major repairs on any make or model, it's Haldeman Ford Subaru Collision Center, Route 33 in Hamilton Township. They're good!
It'll be Fowler, Robinson, and Weiss, the 3-2 up for Robbinsville. Riley Mihalik still in the circle. Why wouldn't she be? She's been dealing to this point.
Yeah, she has not shown a chink in the armor today. Bunt single. And walk, the only 2 base runners Robbinsville has had.
Mihalik's first pitch taken high and away for ball 1. Fowler's 0 for 1. She struck out in the second. One-0 pitch. Popped up right side, foul and out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike. Mihalik looks at the armband, has the sign. The 1-1 on the ground, through the hole, and that's a single. Second hit for the Ravens. Leadoff batter on.
She went with the pitch, took it up the middle.
Now it's Reagan Robinson's turn. The first baseman for Robbinsville is 0 for 1 this afternoon. Grounded out to second her first time up.
Seems like Ziliani's starting to figure things out in the circle. Is this a pinch hitter? I think this is a pinch hitter.
No, this is Robinson.
I'm sorry. Yeah, it is. Ziliani's starting to figure it out a little in the circle, and the Robbinsville hitters they're not getting a lot of hits, but 5 of the first 6 Ravens struck out, and in the next 2 innings they made contact all but twice, 2 strikeouts, and they got getting a couple base runners here.
First pitch, Robinson showed bunt but pulled back. It was low for a ball. It's 1-0. 1-0. Bunted. Giampolo has it, throws to first in time. Runner moves to second.
Gotta think she was bunting for a hit there. I mean, why would you play for 1 run when you're down 6-0 in the 5th inning? But she'll get the sack.
It's honestly a strategy I see a lot in softball, is just getting the runner into scoring position just to get some offense going and just to apply that pressure. 1 down and runner on second.
I could see that if it was a 3-0 game, but
Weekly hit right side and foul.
6-0. You're down to 9 outs. You gotta start putting a couple runs up.
Only 2 hits for the Ravens to this point. A bunt for a hit and a single laced up the middle. The pitch fouled back. 2 strikes now on Vice. Lexi Lopez would be up next. The pitch. Fouled right side and out of play over the Robbinsville dugout.
Yeah, Robbinsville truly love to get a run in here. You want to show that you can get to Riley Mihalik in case you guys meet again in the county tournament.
Mihalik in the driver's seat, Vice in an 0-2 hole. The pitch. Weekly hit. Right side, Marchese has it, flips to first. Covering over there was Antozowitz. 2 down. And over to third goes Fowler.
That leaves it up to Lexi Lopez. Try to get that runner in.
Lopez walked on 4 pitches her first time up in the third.
Yeah, she was the first base runner to reach against, well, first batter to reach against Mihalik.
Fastball puts it past her. It's 0-1. Ravens first base runner 60 feet away. Mihalik trying to keep a 0 on the scoreboard. 2 outs. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
She's not messing around this time.
See if she goes to the changeup here, up 0-2. Put 2 fastballs by her. It's a pitch that she's relied on a number of times in this one and gotten a number of strikeouts on.
I don't think she can catch up to her fastball.
A third fastball it is. It's low and away. 2-1. Ariana Tomlinson in the on-deck circle. If the inning does continue, she would be up next. The pitch. Swing and a miss. She put it by her. Mihalik strikes her out and strands the Ravens runner at third. 6-0 Irish lead in their bats up next here on the WBCB Sports Network.
Fly a rocket, save the tigers, hike the mountains of Peru. There is nothing we can't do when we read. April is School Library Month. School libraries are magical places where students fall in love with reading and learning. NJEA members honor the important role that school librarians play in cultivating creativity and supporting student success. New Jersey schools are #1 in the nation because we prepare students to be successful in school and in life. This message is sponsored by the New Jersey Education Association and this radio station.
Don't forget, if you miss any of today's action, you can read all about it in tomorrow's edition of the Trentonian for your complete local and national news 7 days a week. It's the Trentonian or online at Trentonian.com, the only newspaper serving Bucks, Burlington, and Mercer County 7 days a week. It's the Trentonian. And stick around for the Italian People's Bakery Player of the Game interview brought to you by the Italian People's Bakery at 63 Butler Street. Visit them for the finest rolls, deli meats, or pastries. Have them cater your next party or affair. The Italian People's Bakery at 63 Butler Street in Chambersburg since 1936. Irish back up to hit here. 2, 3, and 4 for Notre Dame. And Fish, you alluded to it earlier. They jumped out early to that 6-run advantage. They scored runs in 3 straight innings. Since then, been held awfully quiet.
Yeah, I think they'd like to sort of re-pump it up here.
Wolshin does just that as she laces a single up the middle. Leadoff runner aboard, leadoff batter aboard now.
I mean, obviously, Riley Mihalik's pretty much been cruising. She did have a runner get all the way to third in that last inning, but so it's not like, dire straits, but, you get early runs. You don't want to just fall off after all that. You want to try to put it away, maybe ended the inning early on the mercy rule or something like that. And that's a good start, but I think Katie Zarelli is, I don't know if she's figured things out or what's going on, but she's a different pitcher these last few innings.
Elena Giampolo behind 0-1 as she stares at a fastball. Wolshin on first. She's on the move. Pitch taken high. The throw to second. Not in time. Wolshin steals her third base of the afternoon.
Yeah, she's running wild. Nice day for her. 2 for 2. A run scored. 3 stolen bases. On base 3 times. Possible second run in the offing.
It's been an impressive day from a number of the Irish, and it seems like the umpires are going to talk some things over. I'm not really sure exactly what could be discussing. Maybe if she left early, but I didn't see her leave early. I'm not sure what the meeting could be about, but it seems like they're done talking, and play will resume. So Giampolo, count is 1 ball and 1 strike to her. It's 2-1 now.
Giampolo, 2 for 2. Run scored, RBI, double.
The pitch. High, gets past Weiss behind home plate. And taking third is Wolshin. Insurance run 60 feet away. Giampolo ahead 3 balls and 1 strike. The pitch. On the ground to short. Krebs can't handle it. It's under the glove and into the outfield, and another RBI for Giampolo. Impressive afternoon for Giampolo, Fish.
Did that go under her glove, or was that a hit or an error? What do you think?
I think she mistimed it. I didn't hear it tick off the glove. I couldn't really see it either. It was kind of tough to see. Her body was kind of blocking it from our angle, but I think it went under the glove.
Yeah, it looked like it went under her glove.
Left side,
Still
fielded.
RBI.
Thrown over to first by Gallucci. For the out, Marchese is retired. Giampolo to second. Madalena Creo. Pinch hitter here, actually, for the Irish. This is Grayson Antozowitz. Looks at a pitch for a called strike 1. Fouled back. Grayson Antozowitz behind. No balls, 2 strikes. Giampolo on second. 1 down. In the dirt. 1-2. Bianca Pesci would be up next. Belted to center field and caught. Caroline Walls with an outstanding catch out in left field as she had it right off the bat. 2 down.
Yeah, she sure did. As soon as that ball was hit, that looked like it was trouble. That looked like it was headed into the gap, and Walls just got on her horse, and you're right. She read it right off the bat and stuck her, put her glove up and almost made it look casual. Great play by Caroline Walls.
2 down, runner on second. It's Bianca Pesci trying to keep the inning alive and driving another run. Pesci stares at a fastball, called strike 1. On the ground right side, Fowler has it, throws to first, inning over. the Irish strike for a couple more hits in the inning and one more run. They extend the lead at 7-0. Notre Dame in front. We'll head to the home half of the sixth inning. Ravens coming to bat next here on WBCB.
Hi, I'm Marty Flynn, and I'm running for mayor of Hamilton Township. As a lifelong Hamiltonian, teacher, coach, athletic administrator, and career educator, I know the value of education-based athletic programs. The lifelong lessons student-athletes gain participating in high school sporting events like today's are building blocks for their future success. Teamwork, sportsmanship, time management, and the friendships you make in sports all carry over into adulthood. Enjoy every moment of these high school experiences, and please don't forget to vote for a stronger Hamilton this November. Paid for by Friends of Marty Flynn, 1685 Whitehorse, Hamilton Square Road, Hamilton, New Jersey, 08690.
This is Angelo Weiner for your Mercer County prosecutor, and I'd like to take this opportunity to wish all of our Mercer County student athletes the best of luck, and also urge parents to stay involved in your children's school activities. Extracurricular events are a great way to keep your sons and daughters focused, and it does not have to be athletics. They can be involved with the drama club, the school band, even the debate team. An involved student today has a brighter future tomorrow. This message is brought to you by the Mercer County Prosecutor's Office, and I hope you enjoyed today's game.
Top of the order for Robbinsville, and good time to let you know that spring is here. It's time to view the world through Jammer Doors and Windows, a family-owned and operated local business since Babe Ruth started playing for the Yankees in 1920. Bunt left side, Gianpolo Fields throws over to first, one down. Jammer Doors and Windows with showrooms in Yardley and in Lawrenceville. The Lawrenceville showroom at 2850 Brunswick Pike, Business Route 1 in Lawrenceville, and the Yardley showroom open by appointment. You can call 215-493-7709. That's 215-493-7709. Jammer Doors and Windows, proud to support today's contest on WBCB. So one down. Mihalik gets a called strike into Krebs. Krebs is 0 for 2, a couple of strikeouts, and she's behind no balls and 2 strikes.
Yep, she has certainly had trouble figuring out Riley Mihalik today.
Mihalik looking for strikeout number 9 on the afternoon. Already hitting career milestone number 400. This one off speed, chopped right back to her, flips it over to first in time. 2 down. Caroline Walls steps in after making a really nice catch out there in left field.
Yep.
In the defensive half of the inning for the Ravens. Mihalik continues to cruise. The first pitch, chopped, fouled back rather, and it's 0-1. First pitch strikes have been the key. It's always a key to success, Rich Fisher. You're talking about pitchers and getting outs consistently. Getting that 0-1 count is the most important thing. A lot of coaches will tell you that, that's for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Yes, sir. Changes the way the whole at-bat sets up sometimes.
1-1 to Walls.
You know, because any pitcher, any good pitcher and catcher, they have a plan of how they're going to go at somebody. A lot of times that plan is dictated by if they get that first strike over or not.
Fastball called, strike 2. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes to Caroline Walls. 2 down, home half of the 6th. 7-0 in favor of the Irish. Mihalik's pitch. Poked up the middle, over the glove of Antozowitz for a base hit, and the inning continues for Robbinsville.
Caroline Walls is sort of a reach out and plunk it over the infield hit, but she'll take it.
It's her second single of the afternoon. She's got 2 of the 3 Robbinsville hits this afternoon. Whole bunch of singles.
Yep.
This is Katie Ziliani. Puts it right by her, 0-1. Ziliani takes high and away. Count evens at 1 apiece. Sorella Gallucci would be up next. Walls on first, the windup in the pitch. In the air, left field coming in and making the catch out there in left field. That's number 10, Kaylin Rosica, and the inning is over. The Ravens do get a base runner in Walls in the inning. She got a single, but they left her there. Irish Bats coming up next, top of the 7th, on the other side of this timeout. Here on WBCB.
Save the Tigers. Hike the mountains of Peru. There is nothing we can't do when we read. April is School Library Month. School libraries are magical places where students fall in love with reading and learning. NJEA members honor the important role that school librarians play in cultivating creativity and supporting student success. New Jersey schools are #1 in the nation because we prepare students to be successful in school and in life. This message is sponsored by the New Jersey Education Association and this radio station.
Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org.
Top of the 7th inning, Irish Bats looking to pick up where they left off. They got another run across their last time up to make it 7-0. And it will be 7-8-9 due up for them here in the top of the 7th inning. Mizuko, Mihalik, and Antozowicz, the 3 due up for the Irish, barring any adjustments or any substitutions from head coach Chris Jackson. First pitch inside to Rosica.
I got to tell you, Notre Dame has dominated this game from the start, but got to give Robbinsville a little credit. I mean, after the first 2 innings, this game was shaping up as like a 10-run mercy rule perfect game for Riley Mihalik. And, Robbinsville just could have folded the tents and wilted, but they've hung in there. Katie Ziliani has hung in there, and after those first couple innings is not pitched badly, and Robbinsville's trying to make more contact after 5 of the first 6 batters struck out. But the moral of that story is you fall behind 4-0 to Notre Dame in the first inning, and hanging in there isn't just enough. You gotta try to put a dent in that, and it just hasn't been done.
Kara Mizuko with 2-strike count. Fouls one off. Mizuko reached on a fielder's choice in the first, drove in a run, sacrificed bunt in the third, and grounded out to third in the 5th. Two-strike pitch on the ground, left side. Krebs bobbles it. She won't have a play. Mizuko reaches base. Leadoff batter aboard. And I believe Riley Mihalik is being pinch hit for here. Some late adjustments.
Yeah, give her a rest.
Kayla Delahanty steps in. First appearance of the afternoon. Runner on first in Mizuko. Delahanty steps in. Rosica plays catch with herself. Now has the sign, the windup, and the pitch. Off speed, locates the zone. 0-1. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Bella Antozowicz due up next. 0-2 pitch in the dirt. Mizuko stays put at first. 2-1, or 1-2, excuse me. One-two pitch. Pulled left side, fielded in fair territory. The throw to first by Gallucci. Dropped. Robinson couldn't handle the throw. And Delahanty reaches first. Runners at first and second.
Well, the Ravens just falling apart defensively here in this 7th inning. There should be 2 outs and nobody on. Instead, there's 2 on and nobody out. Top of the order coming. Oh, no, number 9.
Bella Antozowitz stepping in. Antozowitz 1 for 3 on the afternoon. First pitch she sees, tries to bunt, but goes straight back. Fouled.
Just talking about how Robbinsville hung in there and sort of came around a little bit, but now they're falling apart with the gloves.
In the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 tried to bunt again, but foul. Now it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Got any big dinner plans after this, Fish?
Tuna fish sandwiches.
Nice. Wholesome.
Yes. Yes. How about yourself?
I'm going to take a trip over to DiLorenzo's.
Oh, right here in Robbinsville?
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah, there you go. You're here, right?
Yeah, well, as they say, when in Rome, right?
That's right. You taking a crew with you? Or are you going solo, or what are you doing?
My girlfriend's here, so we're going to go.
Oh, that's a lovely.
It's a little dinner date.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
You might have to sit outside and wait a while, but it's all right. You can have liquid refreshment while you're doing that.
Seize the day.
Yes, as they say. Seize the day, then seize a slice.
There you go.
And now you got me thinking about a DiLorenzo's pizza.
And now you can Caesar salad if you want to as well, but fouled back.
My tuna sandwiches are sounding boring.
2 balls, 2 strikes to Antozowitz. The pitch. Roped. Right side snagged by Fowler. The throw to second, not in time, and unable to be handled by Krebs, but an outstanding leaping catch at second base by Katie Fowler.
Yeah. This inning is baffling. 2 balls that should be outs are base runners. A ball that should be a hit is an out.
Line out to second, and now with 1 down, top of the order, it's Ella McColgan. Lets that one go for a call, strike 1.
A couple of nice plays by the Ravens defense today. Katie Fowler and Caroline Walls out here in left field.
Yeah, Fowler's recorded a number of outs in this one. She's had a number of balls hit her way. Bunt from McColgan is placed, right side, thrown to first in time, 2 down. Runners move station to station, second and third, with 2 away. So here's Helen Wolshin, looking to continue her spectacular day and continue to make her case for Italian People's Bakery Player of the Game honors. Chops this one, shallow infield. Krebs digs it out, throws to first. Not in time. 1 run scores, now 2 runs score. Wolshin heads to second. The Ravens are throwing the ball around, and it's 9-0 Notre Dame.
That's 2 errors on that play. One on the play to first, and then another one on the throw. 4 errors this inning.
And the Irish reaping the benefits of it. 9-0 Irish. So Wolshin reaches on the error Second error of the inning for Robinson over there at first base. She takes second on the throwing error.
Yeah. No RBIs awarded on that. That should have been out of the inning. She should have been out of the inning a while ago.
Now Elena Giampolo is up with 2 down, runner in scoring position. Gets under this one in the shallow infield. Fowler lets Krebs take charge, and she hauls this one in. The inning is over. The Irish tack on 2 more. It's 9-0 Notre Dame, and heading back out for another inning of work. It looks like Riley Mihalik is going to try to close the door. Last chance for the Ravens. Coming up next on the WBCB Sports Network.
Trenton Thunder Baseball is back for its 30th year. Big League Futures, Major League Fun. Trenton Thunder tickets are now available. Single game tickets, group plans, suite nights. Get your tickets now. For more information, visit TrentonThunder.com. That's TrentonThunder.com. Or call 609-394-3300. That's 609-394-3300. Post-game fireworks nights, pork roll Fridays, and dog welcome nights throughout the season. Trenton Thunder Baseball, Big League Futures, Major League Fun. This is Merrill Reese reminding you that Haldeman Ford Subaru on Route 33 in Hamilton Township is more than just a great place to purchase a new Ford Subaru or pre-owned car or truck. Their collision and service centers services all makes and models and specializes in fleet service. Haldeman's Collision Center is renowned for their work. It's a state-of-the-art facility, all insurance accepted, free estimates and loaner cars available, and one of the friendliest staffs around. From small dents to major repairs on any make or model, it's Haldeman Ford Subaru Collision Center, Route 33 in Hamilton Township. They're good!
5, 6, 7 due up for the Ravens. It'll be Gallucci, Fowler, and Robinson. Mihalik looking for the complete game shutout, and she's on the right path. First pitch, a called strike 1.
The Irish got 2 runs without a hit that inning. 4 Robbinsville errors. That's 6 in the game for the Ravens.
That one gets a piece of the bat on the check swing. No balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2 pitch in the dirt. One and 2. Mihalik, the future Houston Cougar, achieving milestone strikeout career number 400.
She's got 8 for the game. 404 for her career.
2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strikeout number 9.
Make it 9 and 405. Well, she started with a flare, striking out the side. I'm sure she'd love to end it with a flare as well.
Started the afternoon with 4 straight strikeouts to get number 400 checked off the list, and still many more to go. And a whole year yet to be played for Riley Mihalik.
Yeah.
Fastball called strike 1. This is Katie Fowler. A 1 in the air, center field, coming over to make the catch. That's Wolshin out there. 2 away.
Well, this was a battle of ranked teams. Number 5 Notre Dame, number 11 Robbinsville, but it didn't look that way. Didn't look that way on the scoreboard as Notre Dame has just dominated here.
Took care of business early, striking in the first 3 innings, 4 in the first, 1 in the second, and in the third. First pitch to Robinson is a called strike 1. The fastball hasn't really missed much today. Mihalik 1 out away from the complete game shutout. The pitch, fouled back, no balls, 2 strikes. The Irish 9-0 atop the CVC. looking for their 10th straight win to start the season. Their ace toes the rubber in the circle, looks at the wristband, gets the sign. No balls, 2 strikes to Robinson. She steps out, regathers, and regroups. Mahalik, the 0-2 pitch, fouled off, and we'll do it again. No balls and 2 strikes.
I'm sure she'd like to get double-figure strikeouts for the game.
The 0-2, high. One ball, 2 strikes to Reagan Robinson. Mahalik's pitch, fouled off again. Robinson battling, extending the at-bat.
Robinson says, I'm not going down without a fight.
Nobody on, 2 away. Ravens looking for their first base runner of the inning. Still looking for the first run. Down to their last out. 9-0 for the Irish. The 1-2. Changeup looked good. Mahalik wanted it, but it's ball 2. Abby Weiss would be up next if the inning does continue. Mahalik looks in, has the sign, the windup and the pitch. Blasted to left field, deep, and down for extra bases. Robinson on her way to second. The throw not in time. It's a 2-out double and a runner in scoring position for the Ravens.
Well, that's got to feel good for Reagan Robinson. She's, Riley Mahalik's ready to put the nail down in a gem, and Reagan Robinson fell behind on the count and just kept hanging in there and got a nice double off a really good hitter. So good for Reagan Robinson.
2 down, and Robinson now in scoring position, 120 feet away from home. Weiss checks and holds up the swing. 1-0. The 1-0 pitch on the ground, right side, fielded by Marchese, steps on the bag, and the ball game is over. Riley Mahalik goes the distance. She strikes out 9 and keeps the Ravens off the scoreboard. It's a complete game shutout for the junior hurler.
Yep, Mahalik with a 3-hitter, 9 strikeouts, just in control for pretty much the entire game. Her team staked her to a 4-0 lead before she even took the mound, and Riley took it from there. And Notre Dame, dominant performance in a battle of the top 2 teams right now, record-wise, in the CVC. So Notre Dame rolls merrily along, Michael.
9 Ks, a complete game shutout, and her 400th career strikeout for her entire career in an Irish uniform. A remarkable afternoon for Mahalik, and she earns Italian People's Bakery Player of the Game honors, and we will speak with her in just a little bit. The Italian People's Bakery Player of the Game interview is next. Don't go anywhere. The Irish victorious 9-0 and improved to 10-0 on the season, defeating the Robbinsville Ravens. We'll be right back. The Italian People's Bakery Player of the Game interview is next.
Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org.
This is Angelo Honor, your Mercer County prosecutor, and I'd like to take this opportunity to wish all of our Mercer County student athletes the best of luck, and also urge parents to stay involved in your children's school activities. Extracurricular events are a great way to keep your sons and daughters focused, and it does not have to be athletics. They can be involved with the drama club, the school band, even the debate team. An involved student today has a brighter future tomorrow. This message is brought to you by the Mercer County Prosecutor's Office, and I hope you enjoyed today's game.
Trenton Thunder Baseball is back for its 30th year. Big League Futures, Major League Fun. Trenton Thunder tickets are now available. Single game tickets, group plans, suite nights. Get your tickets now. For more information, visit TrentonThunder.com. That's TrentonThunder.com or call 609-394-3300. That's 609-394-3300. Post-game fireworks nights, pork roll Fridays, and dog welcome nights throughout the season. Trenton Thunder Baseball, Big League Futures, Major League Fun. Hi, Merrill Reese reminding you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You'll always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time where you'll feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. Choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood dishes, succulent steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private room available for special affairs, plus catering. For reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. Come home to traditional Italian cuisine. The Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township.
Fly a rocket, save the tigers, hike the mountains of Peru. There is nothing we can't do when we read. April is School Library Month. School libraries are magical places where students fall in love with reading and learning. NJEA members honor the important role that school librarians play in cultivating creativity and supporting student success. New Jersey schools are #1 in the nation because we prepare students to be successful in school and in life. This message is sponsored by the New Jersey Education Association and this radio station.
This is Merrill Reese reminding you that Haldeman Ford Subaru on Route 33 in Hamilton Township is more than just a great place to purchase a new Ford, Subaru, or pre-owned car or truck. Their collision and service centers services all makes and models and specializes in fleet service. Haldeman's Collision Center is renowned for their work. It's a state-of-the-art facility, all insurance accepted, free estimates and loaner cars available, and one of the friendliest staffs around. From small dents to major repairs on any make or model, it's Haldeman Ford Subaru Collision Center, Route 33 in Hamilton Township. They're good! Capital Health's primary care network continues to grow, bringing its extensive option of locations to your neighborhood. Whether you're scheduling a wellness checkup or not feeling well, advanced medicine starts with a Capital Health primary care doctor at locations near you in Mercer, Bucks, and Burlington counties. To find a Capital Health primary care location that's convenient for you, visit capitalmedicalgroup.org. That's capitalmedicalgroup.org. Trenton Thunder Baseball is back for its 30th year. Big League Futures, Major League Fun. Trenton Thunder tickets are now available. Single game tickets, group plans, suite nights. Get your tickets now. For more information, visit TrentonThunder.com. That's TrentonThunder.com or call 609-394-3300. That's 609-394-3300. Post-game fireworks nights, pork roll Fridays, and dog welcome nights throughout the season. Trenton Thunder Baseball, Big League Futures, Major League Fun. 1490 WBCB Levittown and Trenton, and video stream live at WBCBsports.com. Your home for the best local sports in Bucks and Mercer counties.
Back here at Robbinsville High School after the Irish are victorious over Robbinsville 9-0, and joining us now, our Italian People's Bakery player of the game, Riley Mihalik, earning career strikeout number 400 and a complete game shutout to earn the Irish their 10th straight victory and improve to 10-0 on the season. Riley, an outstanding performance. We've been watching you now since you were a freshman. 400 strikeouts. How does that feel for you?
Thank you for having me, first off. And second, it feels amazing. I've been working so hard for this, and it's just such a goal I've had. I realized I was getting close to it, so I knew what I was coming into today, and I knew that second inning. I was like, I'm getting it right now, first batter, and that's what I did. I was very happy about that, but I'm very excited.
Yeah, very exciting to watch, to say the least. The fastball was really working for you, and 4 straight strikeouts to start the game. You really did have that list on your mind to check that off as quick as possible. And as soon as it happened, me and Fish were kind of looking at each other. We were like, wow, like she must have set a record. The game stops. I mean, you guys take the ball. Someone ran it out to your mom out here, I saw, and they got the balloons waiting for you with 400. Just an outstanding win for you guys. And I was talking to you as we were coming up here back to the booth. I mentioned that game when you guys were freshmen. I've been covering you guys since you were a freshman. That game when you guys played in the CVC tournament against Robbinsville, you came all the way back from 6-0. Last year you dominate 16-0. This year 9-0. What's it feel like to come into Robbinsville and to dominate the way that you guys did today, both on all phases? 7 runs put up in the first couple innings. I mean, just a really dominant performance through and through from you guys. How's that feel for you guys?
It felt so great for us, especially because they're having a really good season so far. So we knew coming into today that it was going to be a battle, and I'm glad we could just come right out the get and get that game. And I feel like that us setting that tone is something that really helped us and helped me defensively, especially because I knew that my lineup was having my back, and we were all just so into the game. It was so exciting, and it felt great to get that win.
An absolutely outstanding performance from you this afternoon. You're our Italian People's Bakery player of the game. You get a gift certificate to the Italian People's Bakery. You can visit them at their signature location, 63 Butler Street in Chambersburg. And Riley, just a great job. Best of luck the rest of the way. And congratulations, 10 straight wins for the Irish of Notre Dame, led by their ace, Riley Mihalik. The Irish victorious 9-0 over Robbinsville. We're going to take one final timeout. We'll say a word from our sponsors, and we'll be right back here from Robbinsville High School.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Riley.
1490 WBCB, Levittown and Trenton, and video stream live at WBCBsports.com. Your home for the best local sports in Bucks and Mercer counties.
Back here at Robbinsville High School, the Irish victorious 9-0, and our Italian People's Bakery player of the game, Riley Mihalik, 9 strikeouts, picking up career strikeout number 400, and finished the game with a complete game shutout. The Irish improved to 10-0 on the season and continue their hot start to a spectacular year. Great afternoon for softball for my partner, Rich Fisher. My name is Mike Warren. We thank everybody for coming out today and supporting our stream. Mercer County Prosecutor's Office, the Haldeman Ford Subaru, the Friends of Marty Flynn, the New Jersey Education Association, Notre Dame High School and Laura Sarubi, the Revere Restaurant, the Trenton Thunder, the Capital Health System, Jammer Doors and Windows, Hyundai of Trenton, the Italian People's Bakery, the Trentonian, all proud to bring you today's coverage here on WBCB. Darnell Turner did our camera work today. Brianne O'Neill produced today's stream. Jordan Hirsch on game coverage and statistics. For my color commentator, Rich Fisher, my name is Mike Warren. Once again, the Irish victorious 9-0 over Robbinsville to improve to 10-0 on the season. Until we talk to you again, we thank you so much for watching high school softball on WBCB. Have a great night, everybody.